Hello, I wanted to make a special video. I usually don't go on YouTube really or talk on YouTube for anything, but I really feel in my heart and soul and everything in my being that I needed to come out and tell, the whole world because um, it's a little kind of a trying time right now. It will get better. Things have to get worse until they get better. Um, and whether or not it has this nothing to do with religion at all. This has to do with love, and love conquers all fear. And I think this is a time right now where we can get together as one. And what they're generating in the mass media, and even I'm looking in YouTube, they're trying to generate this mass fear, and it's causing all this panic buying and stuff like that. And it's really, don't give into it. Meditate, do whatever, is healthy, get healthy. It lowers your vibration when you're in fear, guilt, shame, self-attack. When you find yourself in those moments, take a meditation break, breathe, go out, go out. You can't go outside that much, I guess, anymore, but I mean, maybe you can go for a walk or do some yoga, or just breathe in make your aura and your energy space clearer, because we can contain this thing if we're not all frantic and acting like this whole entire planet is a big mental institution. We can be calm and collected and act accordingly, and we can act in love and light, and we do not have to be absorbed by these energies. And there's some meditation teachers online that I do follow, and they're all over the world. And first, you gotta sit in a quiet place where you don't have any distractions, and just take a time for yourself in the midst of chaos, and flush out all those energies. Those energies are not yours. They're not useful for you. You don't have to absorb them. You don't have to give in to the fear. There's nothing really to be afraid of. And there's a video called Life After Death on Hans Willem. And there's really ultimately nothing to fear. What it is we need to create a love pandemic to end this, because when we're like in a very loving state and we're in a high vibration, we're our immunity and our whole aura and everything is just, we're not susceptible to dark energy. And so you got to keep your space clear. And I'll do some, I'm going to start doing some meditations and some breathing exercises here for you to follow. And I do yoga, also some very basic simple movements, even on a chair. You can do some of these movements. Even now, especially since sometimes there's a lot of people that aren't working. They're just kind of sitting there and just watching and just panicking, and that's the last thing you want to do is like watch the news. And that's what they want, because they want you to, that's what the TV does. You got to break away from that, even if it's for a little while. Take a break, center yourself, ground to Mother Earth. She has a lot of minerals. Visualize yourself surrounded by your favorite trees. Bring in that energy from the crystalline grid of the 5D Earth. because what right now is what is happening right now. Everything is kind of breaking up because Mother Earth is shifting from 3D to 4D to 5D, and that's why Mother Earth cannot sustain all this stuff. We're shifting. We are in the age of Aquarius, and everybody that knows about Aquarius, it's about change. And please just try to stay calm. The last thing we need is a bunch of, let's say, so and so called zombies out there. We need some peace, love, some hugs. Give somebody a hug. And what you need to do is go on YouTube and 528 with the love frequency, and then there's also other frequencies that raise your vibration. And just be in gratitude, and when you're check your spirit, connect with your higher self. Just take that moment, even if you're new to meditation. Some people said, well, I can't sit there, I can't sit there. But yes you can. Right now is a time for reflection and to connect to the higher power, whatever that means for you. So I'll be making videos in the future. I just wanted to make this broadcast out here because people are in this big frenzy out there, and it's causing it worse. And my advice is stop watching the mainstream media. It's all lies. Everything that they say to you is a lie. They're just puppets. Please, you can Google it online and find out for yourself. Okay, and even you should start believing in the spiritual realm, because even though you don't believe it, it's still around. And what these people are doing, they're controlled. And people talk about Armageddon and the end times. It may be counterpolted to that, and there could be. I believe that there's some Antichrist people in there that are working in politics, and I think it's just a catapult. It's not a scare. It's not a scare thing. It's just it's prophecy. It's the earth evolves. You can go online and look at Hopi prophecy. The Hopi Nation has talked about this, has been predicting this for a really long time. So what we have to do is flow with Mother Nature, and don't absorb the collective consciousness, not the guilt, not the fear, not the trauma. We can be empathetic, but we don't have to absorb anything. And I'm quoting that from one of the meditators, Steve Noble. So I'm sorry that I'm not, I'm just showing it out there that you don't have to be absorbed by any of those energies, because you can be operating in love. And that's what the enemy, I would say, the lower forces of the world, we would say demonic forces, that's what they use as a weapon. Fear and guilt, shame, and all those other anger, all those other lower vibrations. Connect, love is the ultimate answer, is the ultimate cure. If you want to seek something to help this virus, love, and start with loving yourself. And by loving yourself, you can start by taking moments and meditating and clearing your field and having a clear mind and grounding yourself. I hope I helped you in the midst of chaos. And I really care, and I love my brothers and sisters. I shout out to all my light workers and star seeds as well. Peace and love forever. Stay blessed, guys.